What's going on, guys? Jordan here, coming back at you again with another episode of Beer Views. Tonight we're going to be reviewing the Arizona Hard Iced Tea with lemon. I don't know if this is the original flavor. I noticed that the other flavors were like fruity flavors, like, I don't know, raspberry or something like that. I don't remember the exact fruit that was in the teas, but I saw this one and it said real brewed iced tea with lemon, so I'm just going to assume that this is the original flavor. I didn't even bother to research it, but correct me if I'm wrong. I picked this up today at a local gas station that we have here in my town. It's actually one that I haven't been to in a while, but it's one that I used to frequent quite often when I lived at my old house several years back. Actually, the house that I started these reviews in. But figured I would go out there. Haven't been out there in a while. Wanted to see what they had, and they had this. And they also had a couple other flavors, but I wanted to try this one before I tried anything else. So I can't remember the exact price that I paid for it. I know it was no more than like $3, maybe $3 and some change. But yeah, we're going to review this tonight. It's something that I've been looking for a little bit. Not anything that I've been desperate for, but I've definitely had my eye out for it. So we're going to review this one. So get our glass out. And let's pour it up. Let's get a aroma out of the can real quick. You smell the lemon. And you smell the tea. So that's a good sign. It smells exactly like what it says it is. So let's pour it up. A little cloudier than I thought it would be. A little hazy. Yeah, that's hazy. That looks different than tea that I'm used to having with lemon in it. It looks like tea with a lot of lemon juice. And you get that kind of on the nose, like a lemon juice kind of aroma. But you also get like a fresh tea leaf aroma as well. Looks pretty good. It's a little bit, it's really like thick. That's interesting. Forgive me, I forgot to even get into some of the most important information here. This is 5% ABV, and this is a 22 fluid ounce can. I thought this was a 24 ouncer. Yes, not. Arizona Premium Spiked Beverage. It does say original on the front, so I guess that could tell me. But this is the original. But yeah, looks a little bit different than I expected. Smells pretty good. Let's give it a taste. Cheers, guys. Oh, wow. That has a really nice tea flavor to it. I have always been a pretty big fan of Arizona products. I've always liked their fruit punch, their teas, of course. And this does taste like an Arizona tea. That is really good. You get a nice lemon aftertaste, but it's not like it's not overpowering the tea or anything. The tea is still the predominant flavor here. It's got about a medium body on it. It's not as thick as it looks. It's really just super hazy. I don't know if there's any particulate in there. I can't tell. But it is pretty hazy. Another thing that I like about it is it's kind of hard to detect the alcohol in it. I mean, you would really have to search for it to find it. It's almost as if it doesn't have any at all. It almost just tastes like a regular Arizona tea. That is really smooth. It is very easy to drink. The alcohol is pretty much non-existent. Any type of little bit of like a tinge or a bitterness that I get is really just from the tea leaf, and I'm not saying that this is bitter at all. It's really not bitter whatsoever. It's just any like little flavor profile that I get that's kind of a little bit strong or pungent. I'm assuming that that might be a little bit of the alcohol, but I think it's really just the tea leaf, like natural tea flavor. There really is no alcohol flavor to speak of here. It's super, super smooth and super easy to drink. This is a dangerous beverage, if you will, if you drink them too fast. Which would be fairly easy to do. If it's a hot summer day or you're just thirsty, you could probably pound these without even batting an eye at it. And before you know it, you're on your ass. Because 5%, 22-ounce can, drink a few of those, you're probably going to be feeling pretty good. But let's go ahead and give this a rating. For a hard tea, this is one of the best that I've had. This is better than the Nasty Beast that we did last week. Definitely better than that. And that was 6%. You definitely get the alcohol a little bit more in something like this than you do this. But that is, that's a pretty good beverage. This glass holds a lot more than I thought it would. Just picked it up today. It's a from the Dollar Tree. So $1.25 or $1.36 after tax. Pretty good price for a glass. But this review isn't about the glass. Just wanted to mention that. You guys are looking for some pretty inexpensive, pretty decent quality glasses, you might want to hit up your local Dollar Tree to see what they have. So I think this is a really good product. I think this is definitely something that I would pick up again, especially if I'm in the mood for a hard tea. I also love the can. It's kind of retro, like 90s vibes. I'm definitely going to be collecting this as well as everything else that I review, pretty much. I collect everything, which I'm running out of room for stuff, so I'm going to have to figure something out pretty soon. But a rating for this, I'm going to give it a solid 9.2 out of 10. I think it is very delicious. It's super easy to drink. It's you really don't get the alcohol. It's super smooth. And it's got a pretty good price point on it. So, yeah, 9.2 out of 10. You know what? Nah. We'll give it a 9.5. Well, let me take one more sip. We'll decide. 9.2 or 9.5. I see no reason to not give it the 9.5. So we're going to change the original rating from a 9.2 to a 9.5. So 9.5 out of 10 from me here at Beer Reviews. If you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to hit me with a thumbs up. And if you guys have any suggestions on anything you would like me to try in the future, leave it in the comment section below, and I'll do my best to try to find it and give it a review. As always, until next time, cheers, and thanks for watching.